Hey, what's going on, Obscure Mic people? It's Bark coming at you with another microphone test video for you. And I'm talking on the Beyerdynamic M99, kind of my microphone of choice right now. No processing is on the microphone. It is in voice mode as opposed to kick drum mode. But this right now is my podcasting mic, the Beyerdynamic M99. But today, finally, The Rock has come back. I don't even watch wrestling. Finally, I have the Zoom ZDM-1 podcasting mic pack. I'm not going to talk about the headphones in this. We're going to put those up against another pair of headphones in one of my headphone videos, but we're absolutely going to talk about the microphone. Absolutely going to talk about the microphone. So let's talk about what you get as far as the microphone goes and what comes in the box besides the headphones. All right, so you've got the Zoom ZDM-1. Comes with a windscreen. There's no foam inside of the microphone. There's a dynamic capsule in there, no foam. Got some really good weight to it. XLR on the bottom. It feels very nice in the hand, that's what she said. And not only do you get the foam windscreen, you also get a hard mount that works really well. It just screws into the bottom, and it's it ends up being very flush with the microphone, which is really cool. You can barely tell there's a hard mount on it. Best design of a hard mount, proprietary to a microphone that I've seen in a long time. And you also get a stand, kind of a different tripod stand, like some tapered legs, and a adapter, 5/8, 3/8 adapter on there. And that stand does raise. Nice. Okay, so crappy camera audio, gotta love that. Air conditioner background noise back there, gotta love that. But before I hook it up, let's talk about it a little bit more. This Zoom microphone feels really good. Nice weight to it. I don't like that there's no foam in the head basket, but other than that, like this is a really nice looking mic. It's got some length to it. That's what she said. But the tapering, it just looks really nice and solid. I love the hard mount. The way it goes flush with the microphone, I think it just looks absolutely great. And man, I hope this thing sounds great. So without the foam being in there, let's start out with the foam. Then we'll do the plosives with and without. But I love my M99. I don't see this dethroning it. I believe this was only my copy was $129, but I think it's since come down $10, $119.99 for that podcast pack, I believe. I imagine a microphone by itself will be around $100. If they even sell it by itself, I don't know. But I'm excited. Zoom made a dynamic broadcast microphone. My favorite kind. You guys know that. So without further ado, let's rock this out. I'm excited. I hope I'm not disappointed. I've not listened to this thing at all. So I'm not going to give you a ton of opinions on it because I usually run it through the gauntlet of my car speakers and headphones and all that jazz. Not going to do that. So Beyerdynamic M99 is out. See you later, brother. Have a good one. And the Zoom Broadcast Dynamic microphone is in. Okay. I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed at all, actually. Let's go. You're coming back into the picture, M99. So let's turn the Zoom off real quick and go back to the M99. So Zoom off, Beyerdynamic back in, and the Beyerdynamic has it's a more rich sound. But my God, I don't hate the Zoom at all. Daggone, son. That sounds like a pretty good podcast microphone. Well done, Zoom. Well done. Awesome. I'm even more pumped now because this is a usable microphone. completely usable. I'm happy. I like the tone of this microphone. It's not perfect. I could use some more low end, but the top end is not too harsh. The mids are kind of pleasant, and the low end is fixable with a little bit of big bottom on the Rodecaster Pro. For the sake of knowing, I do have the level of the Zoom microphone on 40 out of 55, I believe, is what you can do on that machine. So 40. And the preamps aren't making a lot of noise. It's mostly fine. The Beyerdynamic I've got on 36. So this does have neodymium magnets, I believe, in it, or magnet. And it doesn't need a ton of gain. Now, this one didn't quite need a ton of gain either, but man, I'm feeling it, brothers and sisters and people. Let's go ahead and run it through the gauntlet. Woo, I'm excited, man. This is a good sounding microphone so far. So Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. And despite the fact that there's no foam inside the head basket of this microphone, the plosives aren't that terrible. They're there, Peter Piper. They're there, Peter Piper picked a patch. If I go hard, Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled penises. You know who that's thrown out to. My boy, B. Ronson. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. Not that bad. A little bit of off-axis rejection on the microphone, and you can Peter Piper it all day long. I like it. Let's get on it. So when you get right on top of the microphone, this is how it sounds when you get right on top of the Zoom ZDM-1. That's right? The ZDM-1. Yeah, that's right. And when you get back off of it, there you go. And when you get on it, this is what it sounds like when you're on it. Let's go, let's put it back here. And this is what it sounds like if you're a dumbass podcaster and you use your microphone as a looking piece because it's so far away from you that you just look at it. Just would you look at that? Would you just, I am from Ohio. Come on. So anyways, I always like the mic about 4 to 5 inches off my mouth. That's what she said. And I think it sounds good this way. And the proximity effect is not overpowering. It's not boomy. I don't love it, but it's not, you're not hurting anything by getting up on it whatsoever. Wow. Liking it. Okay. So talking into the microphone, here's what we got. We'll go to the 90-degree off-axis rejection. And that's pretty good so far. 180 degrees. Still doing pretty well, I think. 90 degrees again, and back around to the front of the microphone. And I'm sorry for the handling noise of the mic stand. It happens. Let's go windscreen back on. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. I'm very pleasantly surprised. This was like $120. You get headphones, a stand, 5/8 adapter. And the stand's a nice one. You know, Zoom makes some nice shit. They make some nice shit. I don't love Zoom recorders that much for some reason. I just don't know. Don't love those, but I mean, they're nice. This is nice. So by request, I was asked to give a warning before I started singing because sometimes, you know, people are wearing headphones and it messes with their ears and stuff. So this is a warning. I'm going to get loud in 3, 2, 1, singing test. I did it all for the nookie. What? The nookie? Yeah. So you can get that cookie and stick it up your ass. Stick it up your, I don't know if he says ass. Stick it up your ass. Stick it up your, stick it up your hot dog flavored water. And the chocolate starfish. That really wasn't much of a singing test. So I'll go ahead and do the whole on the road again. Oh, I just can't wait to get on the road again. I'm taking my ZDM-1 with me, my friend. Oh, I just can't wait to get on the road again. Yeah! All right, so we got loud, made a fool of ourselves. It's all good. It's all in good fun. So the ZDM-1, man, I'm going to talk about these headphones. I promise. But god dang, this mic sounds good, man. This is what it's made for. It's made for podcasting. It's made for stuff like this. I would use this. I have no problem using this. Man, that sounds, I mean, there's a lot worse out there. This is a good one, I think. Let's go ahead and do some processing just so we can see what we can get out of this mic, and we'll go back and forth with it and the Beyerdynamic real quick. So I'm going to add some compression, a de-esser, and a big bottom. This thing could use a little more low end for my liking, but it doesn't have to have it. I like it just fine without it, but let's throw it on. Okay, now I've got compression, a de-esser, and a big bottom on this microphone, and it still sounds quite excellent. Still sounds quite excellent. I really like this microphone. It is picking up some of my clicky clackies from my mouth, but that's because I'm a salivator. I am a salivator. So let's go ahead and go back to my main podcasting mic, the Beyerdynamic M91, and we're going to switch over from the ZDM-1 from Zoom back to the Beyerdynamic M99. So the Beyerdynamic M99 to me has a smoother, richer, more open kind of sound. Bottom to top, this is what I like a lot. But you know what? If I didn't have this mic all around me for my podcast, pretty sure I'd be fine with this Zoom ZDM-1. Think I would. I'm not talking to you, Google. All right. Let's, real quick before we go, let's turn on the AC and get some actual true background sound going on to see how it affects this thing. We're going to turn it all the way up because that's how I roll. All right, so the air conditioner is on. Sucks being in a studio with no central air, that's for sure. For comparison's sake, background noise on the Beyerdynamic M99. There we go. I feel like I hear it a lot less now. This is super cardioid, the M99 super cardioid. The Zoom ZDM-1 is cardioid. So let's go back. 3, 2, 1. I definitely feel like I hear a lot more in the Zoom ZDM-1. So is it going to dethrone my M99? No, it's not. But, you know, it's good. I like it, especially with the air conditioner off. I like it quite a damn bit. So, awesome. Let's turn that back off. Let that simmer down. Move our Beyerdynamic M99 out of the way and turn off post-processing. All right, so post-processing is off again on the ZDM-1, and I'm going to throw the green light up here with a lot of enthusiasm, actually, because I think this is a podcast mic, dude. This is what a podcast mic should sound like for $100. Like, Pod Mic, get out of here. Podcast Pro, Sontronics thing, get out of here. You got $100, you need a podcast mic. I'm officially endorsing the ZDM-1. No one sent me this thing. I bought it. Sweetwater, thanks for getting it to me very quickly. You guys are amazing. Highly, highly recommend this for podcasting. This sounds really good. Really good. Yes. I don't get excited very often, but listen, most of the mics I bring in, like, it's a 75% chance of it being just okay. This is better than okay. If you want it, grab it at the link below. It's an affiliate link. It helps me greatly. Support your favorite creators like I am today on the show. You know, we're out here doing this for you or us. Either way, shower us with love. Obscure Mics. The ZDM-1's out. Bark's out. Peace out.